Chaikin Analytics includes a stock screener, allowing you to find ideas based on your specific criteria or criteria provided by us here at Chaikin Analytics. To access the stock screener, click Screener here at the top of your Chaikin Analytics window. At first glance, the screener can look intimidating. Now, we understand this, and because of this, we've created preset screens. These are predetermined sets of screening criteria that will provide immediate actionable stock ideas. They can also be used as starting points for modifying the screener to your personal needs. To access the preset screens, please click this folder icon at the top of the screener. This brings up a menu that includes preset screens. Hover your mouse over preset screens, and the next window with all the individual possible preset screens provided appears. Also included is a link with a little bit of an explanation about preset screens and the individual screen criteria themselves. We'll see the explanation on how they can be used, and then the explanations of each individually, starting with the bullish checklist screen, which seeks to identify stocks that are most likely to have 6 green checks on our checklist. It also includes a classic bull large cap screen, stocks with positive long-term trends, classic Chaikin bulls that are in the S&P 500. The same thing can be said then for small caps. We also have the opposite, classic bear large cap screens, strong negative long-term trends, or the same for small and mid caps. We include bull and bear swing trade screens for those looking for more actionable tactical entry points. These include overbought, oversold in the screening criteria and can be used for shorter term trading, whether it's the shares or options. We include bull and bear personality change screens, looking for stocks that may be underperforming the market, that are just beginning to outperform, showing a bullish personality change, or the opposite. We then include 3 screens that dive into specific power gauge factors: a value on the move screen, favorable power gauge ranks, and especially favorable earnings estimate trends. Fundamental growth. The screen identifies stocks with, of course, favorable power gauge ratings and fundamental characteristics that support consistent growth. And bullish insiders. Again, favorable power gauge ratings and strong earnings trends whose shares are being bought by company insiders. To use any of these preset screens, again, click on the folder, hover your mouse over preset screens, and click on any of the screens themselves. In this case, we can try bull swing trade screen. Upon clicking, we will see that the criteria is now filled into the screener. Russell 3000 is a starting universe, very bullish and bullish power gauge rating, price level, oversold, 3-month high persistency money flow, very strong relative strength, and a minimum price of $10. To get these results, we click Get Results at the bottom of the screener. This is now returning us with 3 stocks that pass all of this criteria. In the case of the bull and bear swing trade screen that use overbought and oversold, we will see the amount of results vary drastically based on the short-term market conditions. At the time of this recording, the major market indices are all very overbought, and it is not surprising to see very few leading stocks also be oversold. In a couple weeks, we may see 20 or 30 or 40 results in this screen when the major market indices are oversold. Now that we have our results, how do we analyze them further? Well, there's 2 ways to easily do that. And it comes from the 2 buttons here in the top right corner of your screener screen. Clicking Save Results will put all 3 of these stocks into a user list that now is in your workspace like any other user list you've created. That list will stay there until you manually delete it, like any user list you create in the workspace. By clicking View in Workspace, a temporary list called Screening Results will be created. These stocks will then go into the screening results list in the workspace. Anytime you run a new screen and click View in Workspace, the results in that list will be changed to the new ones. I like to think of it as a working list if you prefer not to keep them. Please run the screener and then bring the stocks into the workspace so you can analyze them further, reading the charts and using our checklist as a guide. While these preset screens will help you easily and quickly find actionable ideas, you may want to modify them to suit your needs or specific market conditions, and we encourage you to do so. Perhaps you are interested in the classic bull small caps, but you see that we are getting very large number of results. So maybe you would like to modify it further by selecting only subsectors in certain parts of the market, maybe only the financial stocks as an example. Update results, and now we're down to a more manageable 31, where we can click View in Workspace and go through the charts and read the checklist. These preset screens will provide actionable stock ideas immediately and can also be modified. You cannot break the screener. Just click the reset button at the bottom if you don't like how things are going and start again.